I'm gonna give this a try, give this live stream stuff a try. This is the first time doing like a live coding session. I thought I'd kind of jump on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, the whole lot. See how far I can push my machine. And at the moment, it's not liking the life at all. But I've been working on a side project called Soulection Tracklists. Many of my friends know about this, and I've been working on a new version of it, version number 4, which I'm kind of scheduling to release like early next year. Like the radio show is up to shows 472, 473, I think it is this weekend, and I want to kind of get a brand new version of it out to the audience. So the version 500 will be, well, show 500 will be somewhere around March. Um, so what I have in mind is to improve the experience of Selection Tracklist. At the moment, Selection Tracklist is this site. I'll open it up here. Um, it's a tracklisting site. The audience can go on and see what has been played on previous shows, and go and download the tracks or stream or pay and support the artist on each track. So we have here show 472, and you can see on the side here we have like Spotify and YouTube and Bandcamp links which can be downloaded for each of these tracks. I thought it would be ideal to kind of improve this experience with a live player, which is which will play each track as the show is going through. So as you listen to the show, it'll have a little track ID which will be changing as the track goes on. I've been working on this for a couple of weeks, and I got it to an interesting point. So I thought I'd kind of show you and kind of spend the next hour or less working through it and seeing where I can get to, like in front of an audience. I know, like my computer is old. It's a 2013 MacBook Pro. It doesn't like doing a 4K screen, which I'm running on, as well as a video camera and a streaming setup. So let's see how we get through this. If it doesn't work, I do have an alternative solution, so I'll try it another day, or maybe later on today, using a different machine dedicated for the streaming, so it can free up some of those resources and concentrate on the code, so it doesn't become a big hindrance. But let's like kind of dig into what I've been trying to do on this tab here. Let's just switch off the preview of that, because that might save some resources of me open broadcast software, and switch on to another tab. Ooh, that's really slow. So I want to kind of like show you what's going on. I'm going to pause the kind of background music for a second, and we have a show here which is from last year, which we've been kind of testing with, which has a few details in here. And I got to a point yesterday where I've got this player at the bottom, and when I click the play, it should theoretically start the show, but oh, well, it would help if I started up my services. So let's just kind of restart my development environment, see if that goes on. Let's have a look. 101, yeah, looking like it's running. Restart task. Oh, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? I got one of my friends, Matt, who suggested me jump on a like a Discord stream or something like that. But I thought I'd go all hog and see if we can like get the stream to automatically record onto the different platforms and see how far I can get. So at the moment, just starting up a Nuxt server. This new rewrite is using Nuxt.js. It's like Next.js for the React community, but Nuxt.js is for the Vue.js community. I like Vue.js over React. So that's my personal opinion. No, the industry has really gone to town with the love for React. But I enjoy using Vue.js. It just feels comfortable to me. I get around it very easily. I have a platform where I wanted to have a lot of my content server-side generated, and I realize I'm starting to get to a blockage point where my service needs a little tiny bit of server infrastructure to kind of continue working in a way which I want it to, like the community support feedback. So I thought I'll try and use this Nuxt.js framework and get like a kind of a server and client side communication working together. And this is a very early prototype, just trying to get kind of patched together, working, and it might just like completely delete the project and start all over again later on this year. But I'm just kind of hacking things in. So yeah, my code is not the most cleanest in this example, but I thought like I wanted to experiment first of all with having a component which persists throughout. So as we see on the previous website, I want to be able to play the full show as a player and have that stay at the bottom, a lot like a SoundCloud, where it has a player at the bottom. Let's see if we can open up a SoundCloud. Resources are dying. Let's see, open up the selection thing. Fingers crossed it'll close up in reasonable time. But this is kind of where I'm going to base my core um, functionality around is when we play a show. This is definitely not my internet connection. It's definitely my machine struggling with those CPUs. Come on, there we go. Whenever I play the first few seconds of a show, you'll see the player come up at the bottom. Here we go. And this is what I'm kind of trying to replicate. And as it's trying to load itself up, we'll mute that to avoid getting copyright strikes and stuff. But that's still playing in the background, and um, the player is still working. Actually, I can put on some rights managed content in the background just to kind of keep the stream interesting. There we go. So we can see the player is still ticking ahead, and we can navigate through the website and go around on profiles and see what's happening on the site without the player stopping and restarting between these page loads. So I'm going to stop that to maybe try and save some resource. Functionality back to me. And coming back over to my site, I want to have that same functionality. So when navigating around, say into Intro Dream here, I want the player to continue playing and not cause a problem to the user experience while navigating through the site. This graphic here is a temporary, so thus it's not been designed properly. It's just kind of a quick 1 week advertisement for City Girl track release, which released this week on Soulection Records, of course, the site which I'm promoting. But yeah, I want to have a player for the show, and that's what I'm getting to at the moment. VS Code is taking an absolute age to start up. I don't think it's gonna get to a point in any time reasonable soon. And I kind of want to get the stream to a close point by 2 UK time, so I can enjoy the Formula 1 qualifying. So let's see, is it loaded up? It's going to take way too long. Well, we're stuck here. I'm just going to be chatting with you guys. I don't know whether there's anyone like on this stream at the moment, but I can't even see the message boards because they're all locked up on that. I'm going to have to try a different arrangement with this. Maybe I have a PC which I can use the video output from my laptop and then do all the other things on that. Maybe I'll figure it out. But we're going to sit here and probably watch these bars go across the screen and get there eventually. I'll see if I can close up some resource on the other side. It's surprising. A lot of people have been able to stream, and it's taken me months to get around to doing it. And when I do get around to do it, I realise how not easy it is with like video camera setups and like screen sharing. I'm only doing a stream out of 1080p, but it just does not like life. Let's see if we can quit some more applications. Come on! Oh, the server bundle's almost done. I'm not going to be able to code with this performance drop. Look at these CPUs. There's not even loading. Let's see where we get to. See if we can actually show you guys where I'm up to, and we'll kind of mark this as a test experiment stream. Of course, I want to make this more interactive and educational of where I'm getting to. So show the development of a application from a cold start theoretically through to actually launching it, releasing it, and it's not going to happen at this speed. It'll be sometime in 2022. Let's see. We got some awesome music playing in the background. I'm using Epidemic Sound. I'm not sponsored by them at all. It'd be awesome to have a sponsor like on your very first few streams, but that's not going to happen. And I just like have some music in the background. I thought it'd be nice for it. I don't even know whether the levels are all right or not. But it's better than having just my voice. It's quite cool music actually. This is Lowox Midnight Zenith. It's mainly for the Twitch streamers playing in the background, but I thought it's suitable for live coding. Hopefully I got the levels alright. Let's have a look. No. I don't know what else I could do with all this free time waiting for the CPUs to catch up. I really need to get a new Mac machine. Actually, while I'm here, I can't even look at anything else. I can't even see what my stream is looking like, except from on my phone. As we're going through, yeah, it's looking like it's all right. We'll get through it. This is the thing with Nuxt.js. When you restart the server, it has to do this massive bundle build, which I would prefer it to be quicker. I've come across Vite, Vue.js's like opinionated bundler, which isn't using Webpack for a start, and I really like it. It starts up instantaneously, pretty much, and I think it's a very good approach to it, other than using Rollup or Bundler.js. Oh, we're getting there. Um, and I've used it on a few different like kind of experiment projects. It just starts a project up very quickly. One thing I would like to have in it is like opinionated test framework in there as well. So using Jest JS in there, just like here you go. Here's an example. We have an example application, but I'd like to see some more like pushes for the user testing on the front. Definitely question my machine. What do you think of this track? This is Babatuela Sleep Online. It's pretty awesome. Oh, awesome! Here we go. I just checked my CPU load and it's like at 100%. It does not lag live. Awesome, cool. Well, looks like my application is loaded. It took literally 10 minutes to load. It doesn't take that long in normal terms. It's because I'm really handling my CPU on this. We should have a button there. Why is that button not there? I know why that button's not there. A button will not show if we have a timeout. It timed out because it took more than 30 seconds to load this page to get some data, and I do have a hard timeout on one of my backend services on this. Let's see. So what happens if you've ever come across Nuxt.js? Oh gosh, you start off a project and you have this. If you use Vue.js, you'll have this new kind of directive called async data, And this is where we'll get data from the server and make it available for the client. And so it's like just your normal connection. And I have in here which does an Axios connection to one of my internal services, so called SoundCloud. I can go more into detail when I feel a bit more comfortable with these streams. Just to kind of compile up a whole bunch of data, massive JSON to go, here you go, Vue.js, here is a whole bunch of information for you to display on page. And this service, over here, I do this a lot with my code. If it's on this side, no, it's on that side. Let's go over to this one. I have a timer which I usually set like about 5 seconds. So here we have a promise, and we set up a timeout here, some figure. And it'll be a race. Which one's going to get there first? Are we going to get a response from the server, or are we going to time out prematurely because the server is not acting as we want it to? So I set a 5-second timer, and that will trigger. But obviously, if the page fails to load within 30 seconds, it's going to try its best to render something. So let's give this another try once the server's warmed up and got there. Otherwise, I'm just going to like call it half hour of Kyle talking to a camera and a very boring screen. Come on, you'll do this. Almost there. No. The piece of information which we're wanting to have is sitting underneath this like kind of YouTube shortcode which we used on a previous version of the build. And because it's taken so long for it to load, it's failed early, and it's not done that because my computer is not responding within time. So I'm just going to call this as an experiment and cut it short because I can't really do anything with this. It's not a working environment. So, well, given the little overview of the project, let's see, can I make this? I should be able to make a full screen me. Transform. I should have put up another. I really need to get these fit to screen. Boom, there I am. Hiya. So yeah, I'm gonna abandon this stream early, and I'll find another solution to figure out how I can continue coding without a massive resource hog on streaming on my code machine. I'm looking at my PC down there, thinking that would be an ideal machine to do the stream if I can get the desktop stream from my laptop as well as on the screen. I'll figure out how to do that, and as well as doing this video capture, because I think it's good to show your face and show where it is. But at this moment in time, it might be one or the other, so we'll figure that one out. But thank you if you tuned on in to hear me rambling for a little while. I'll give this another try another day, and I'm quite excited to kind of be able to show my things and see if anyone's interested in just kind of joining me along the journey and seeing this product come to life over time. But for now, I'm going to leave this stream now and grab myself coffee, have some water, have a little bit of experimentation, and sit in front of the TV for a while. See you later.